Hi my lovies, it's Aisling and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of Makeup Revolution makeup. I asked you guys on Snapchat to vote whether you want to see Catrice, Poundland/Deals or Makeup Revolution, and I think there was something like 500 screenshots for Makeup Revolution, so that's what I'm going to do today. I have a whole litany of Makeup Revolution products in front of me. Now I got face products which I've never used before, so obviously I'm going to start with them. The first thing I'm going to use, this is not technically Makeup Revolution, but it is from Tam Beauty, which owns Makeup Revolution. I couldn't find a primer online, so I'm using my Freedom Post Studio Priming Water. Just moved all that hair out of my face. With every one brand tutorial or first impressions, I will apply it onto my face and discuss what I think about it. So I have used this before and I quite like it. It smells amazing. I love it. The next thing I'm going to do is obviously apply some foundation. The one that I have here is the Ultra Face Base Foundation and it's an FB06. This is the BB Cream Foundation. It looks like that. I've just opened it to see if the colour matches me. It should be okay. I don't think I need to mix it with anything. It's quite fair, but we might get away with it. We might. We'll see. Ooh. This is incredibly sheer. I know it says it's kind of like a BB, so I'm presuming that it's going to be sheer. It's just kind of blending in, but it doesn't match my neck. Okay, I think I'm going to have to really build up this foundation. It was only €2, but I feel like I'm going to need to seriously build it up in order to get any sort of coverage. I'm not doing too bad because my skin is relatively okay, but if you were having breakouts or you had blemishes that you wanted to cover, this is not going to work, guys. And I could do with going another shade or two darker, because I just feel like it's making me look extremely pale. Okay, I've built this up. This is definitely a sheer coverage foundation. If you love sheer coverage, then you will enjoy this foundation. I kind of like a bit of coverage when it comes to my foundation. That's just my own personal preference. So I think next I'm going to move on to the eyes. I have an eye primer here. This is called the Makeup Revolution Focus and Fix Eye Primer. I've never used this before, so I don't know what to expect. Okay, it comes with a doe foot wand. Just going to apply that to the eyeball. Move that around with my finger. Primer is very liquidy, so you only need a tiny bit. It spreads quite easily. I'm going to have to set that because it's very moist on my eyelids. So I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution contour palette and I'm going to go in with this kind of cream shade here, and I'm just going to set that eye base. Ready for some eyeshadows. For eyeshadows, I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour and Shade Palette. Can we guess what this looks very similar to? But I'm going to move in a little bit closer so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to first off take this shade here on the end. I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to blend that through my crease. I want to kind of blend that out well. I've never used this palette, but it's very pigmented. I just went in with that shade once and you can see the amount of colour that's after building up from it. Please ignore my eyebrows. They're getting done today, thank God, because they look a hot mess. Okay, so now that that light brown is all blended up, I'm going to take this very warm toned brown here on the end. I just think it's super pretty, and I'm going to place that into my crease also. I'm definitely going to focus this colour a little bit closer to the lash line and not as high up in the crease, because I want that brown to be the transition and this just to kind of warm up the crease. I am so impressed with the pigmentation of these eyeshadows. They are crazy pigmented. I love them. I'm going to bring that warm brown into the inner portion of my eye as well. I think I might do a halo eye. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Just going to go in with a clean fluffy brush just to kind of blend it all out and blend out all the edges. I'm going to add a bit of depth into it, so I'm going to go in with this shade here right beside that last warm brown that I used, and I'm going to use this to deepen up the outer V and the inner corner. And then just blend it all out with that big fluffy brush. Now that that's significantly smoky, I'm just going to take this black shade here and I'm just going to use it on a tiny, tiny pencil brush. And I'm just going to literally run that along the tape and just kind of feather it in. And then just add a little bit into the inner corner of my eye. And with my blending brush, I'm kind of just smoking that out and blending it. For the center part of my eye, I'm just going to take this white here. I just want to make this as poppin' as possible. Also, I kind of like that white shade, so I'm going to place that underneath my brow bone also. And I'm going to add the tiniest bit into the inner corner too. Okay, to make that center bit on my eye pop even more, I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution. This is the rose gold pigment thing. I can't remember the actual name of them. They're metals. I'm going to apply that with my finger into the center just to make it pop a little bit more. I'm going to take that fluffy brush just to smoothen the harsh lines. Okay, I am going to now do my brows. I have two brow products here. I got the Revolution Ultra Aqua Brow Tint, and this is in medium and this is in light. So I think I'm going to take light. It looks like it would match my eyebrows the best. I've used this product for years and years and years. I really like this brow product. The only issue I have with these is you have to squeeze them out into the back of like a piece of card or something. You know, you have to squeeze the actual product out or else it will make it really messy. That's the only issue I have with this product. And if you don't use a tiny, tiny, tiny brush, I know that it will make your brows look hella messy. I think that looks okay. I'm gonna take my concealer, opening my concealer. This is called the Focus and Fix Liquid Concealer. Heard nothing about it, don't know what it's like. It costs like €2 or something like that, so I was pretty pleased. Looks okay so far. I mean, you can't really tell from your initial application. It's, does it crease? Does it last long? Will it continue to brighten? Just going back actually to that foundation, I find that it oxidizes as well. So it's looking a little bit more like it matches me right now. So I'm just gonna blend that concealer out. Is it doing anything? I don't know. It's not a bad concealer actually for the price. It's not the best concealer I've ever used, but it's definitely not the worst. It's not creasing anyway, which if it doesn't crease, it's good in my book. I'm actually kind of content with that. I'm going to set my under eye area now, taking the contour palette again from Makeup Revolution. I'm going to go in with that banana shade. FYI, I have used this before and I absolutely adore this contour palette. It's actually one of my all-time favorite contour palettes and I have spoken about that before. Before I continue with anything else, I think I have to set my face. So I'm going to take their Makeup Revolution Pressed Powder. I don't know what shade this is in. Translucent. I said that was probably the best shade to go with because it was going to match me irregardless. Ooh, cool. It kind of like twists out. And it has a little sponge. I'm going to take a flat top brush and just apply that to my face. I should have gotten the brushes from Revolution. Completely forgot all about the fact that they actually have brushes. My bad. Maybe next time we'll put them to the test. Powder actually feels nice on my skin. I'm going to place some eyeshadow underneath my eyes because they're looking pretty funny at the moment. And I'm going to go in with that light powder that was on the end here and place that underneath my lashes. And just with a tiny little pencil brush, I'm going to go in with that black shade and just apply that into the extreme outer V and just a little bit in the inner corner. Just going to blend that out as well because I don't want it too harsh. I'm going to do something strange. I hope this doesn't absolutely wreck the whole look, but I'm taking that Makeup Revolution metal thing again in rose gold and I'm going to go in with a little brush this time and apply a bit of it in the center part. Oh, please don't mess up the look. I don't even know if that can be seen. It looks nice here in person, so I'm going to keep it there. I just put some lashes on because I felt like the look needed some. These are not from Makeup Revolution, so I didn't show them, but they're the Jasmine from Glam & Co. I'm going to take their mascara now. I just bought this yesterday, actually, on a Makeup Revolution stand. And this is the Amazing Volume Mascara. Ooh, that's a big wand. I only need it for my bottom lashes. I don't know what this is gonna be. Wow. Huh, this is tricky. Okay, I don't know if this is a weird thing to say, but this mascara has a sweet scent. I've never smelled a sweet mascara before. Really like that mascara as well. It's separating my lashes. It's just a little bit big, the brush, but I'm sure to do your upper lashes will be fine. So I'm going to take the contour palette again. I'm getting great use out of this, and I'm going to go in with this shade here on a contour brush. This is my Eda brush from NARS. Just contouring my cheekbones. Around the temples and my forehead. I don't want to go too crazy with this. This is super pigmented, so I just want to create a light wash of colour there. Now I have two blushes. I have All I Think About Is You blush, and this is one of their baked blushes, and then I have just their regular blushes. This is kind of old. This is in the colour Treat. I'm not sure which one to go with. I'm thinking Treat because it looks more like it would be wearable with this look, if that makes any sense. Apply that to the apples on my cheeks. There's an awful lot of fallout from this. Like, it's very, very powdery. It's quite a pretty colour though. I've had this blush for so long. I think I've only ever used it one time. I'm liking that. I think it's pretty. I have this highlighter for ages and ages and ages, and I've never used it before. It's called the Goddess of Love Baked Highlighter, and it looks like that on the inside, so I'm going to test this out today. Since it is a testing Makeup Revolution video, get my brush right in there. Oh wow. Oh my god, that's very highlighting. I think I might have went a bit too crazy with the highlighter. Oh well, you can never have too much, can you? Now I have two lipsticks. I'm gonna take this one, I think. This is the nude one, and this is called Chauffeur, and it looks like that. It's really pretty. But I also got a gloss, and it's nude as well, so I kind of want to see what the glosses are like. I will try this on maybe after. This one is called Members Club, and it's a really dark vampy lip. I think that'll be really nice as well. So I'm gonna try this one first and see what I think. No lip liners. They didn't have any on the website, so I'm just gonna line with my MAC World. Oh, it's so pretty. On the website, they said that this was their most popular lipstick, and I can see why. Gorgeous nudie brown. It's really pretty. I think it goes quite well with this eye look. I'm just going to take this hairband off. And I'm going to try the lip gloss with it, which is called More Than I Could Give. This is their Salvation Intense Lacquers. Ah, so pretty too. Really like Makeup Revolution makeup products. I know I've tried a few of them before. Like, I mean, you've seen me use the contour palette umpteen amount of times in videos. I love this, but I was really shocked by some of the products that I did try. The foundation is not that bad. For €2, I think it's actually quite a good foundation. I don't know how long it's going to last on my skin, but it looks nice here in the mirror, and it looks nice on the monitor. I think it looks nice on camera in general. It's good in my book. And for the concealer, it's not creasing underneath the eyes, so that's a winner for me. If it doesn't crease underneath the eyes and it still manages to brighten, I'm happy out. So I did really like that. Before I talk about other products, I did pick up their liquid liner, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to do liner today, so maybe I'll try that in another video. Like, you'll see me demonstrating it. The other things that I really enjoyed were this eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, I've only just gotten this eyeshadow palette, and it is so pigmented. I really enjoy the eye look that this created. Obviously it's very similar to the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I don't know how they get away with this, I really don't, but I really like that it's one matte palette. I just really like the eyeshadow look that I got with it, and I think this is probably my highest recommendation so far from the entire video. The pressed powder was great as well. It's just set my makeup, but it's not looking cakey or powdery or anything like that. I really liked that too, and I think that was only €2 as well, so really inexpensive. The blush, I was a little bit disappointed with this blush. I don't really like how powdery it is, so that's kind of a negative about that blush, but I mean, it cost like €1 or €2. It wasn't breaking the bank, and I'm raging I didn't try this blush out now because it is more of a baked product, so I reckon that it's not going to be as powdery. Eyebrow products, I've used them for a long time and I really recommend them. The only thing about them is they're kind of messy because you have to squeeze them out like I showed there earlier onto a piece of card. The highlighter to me is gorgeous. It's just you need a really light hand with it. The only thing is I feel like it's giving off like a pinky hue as well off my cheeks. Not that I don't like it, but some people may not be interested in that. But I do think it is a really nice highlight, and again, very inexpensive. Oh, the mascara. I really liked the mascara as well. I sound like I liked everything. I actually am the most impressed with this out of any, other than the Wet n Wild first impressions. I think that I've liked nearly every product I put on my face today. The lip products are amazing. I'm going to try that darker lip now. I think that they were both amazing. And you know how much I love my metal eyeshadows. I've used them tons of times before. I have like a silver one as well. But the rose gold is definitely my fave. I'm just going to remove this lip product and try the darker one. Curious to see what this looks like with the look. So I just applied that purple lipstick. Is that not just the most amazing lipstick you've ever seen in your entire life? I think it's so pretty. I very sloppily applied. I think this goes really well with this eye look too. Very grungy. I love a bit of grunge, I do. I think this is like my favorite one brand tutorial I've ever done. I loved this. Makeup Revolution, big thumbs up for me. Your makeup products are amazing. I have used a few of them in the past, like I said, but this is the first time I've ever done a full face and I'm so impressed with them. I love the quality of their makeup products and I think they're so interesting. Like there's so many interesting fun makeup products and I love the way the makeup performed on my skin. I really enjoyed doing this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if you'd like to see more first impressions. Subscribe if you're not already and don't forget to hit the bell so that you can get regular updates from me. Guys, I will talk to you in my next video. I love you all so much. Mwah! Bye!